Listen up, my dear friends. Today I'm going to tell you an incredibly fun story. He will be saved. For those who love this world. Beautiful Lana, what she needs right now is hope. That night, Lana reminisced about what Aditya said in the hospital while using her uncle's name to make calls to various renowned hospitals and observing Lana's reaction. She noticed that Lana seemed to believe Aditya's words. A science-loving uncle planned a test to prevent his niece from being fooled. To expose Aditya's lies, he pulled up the handprints of 4 deceased patients, added his own hands, and for occurrence to same 10. When they met, he showed the prints to Aditya, who calmly examined each handprint. Her first words exposed the director's trick, and with closer inspection, she uncovered even more details. Aditya not only identified the 4 individuals' identities and ages, but also accurately stated their causes of death, leaving everyone in shock. Meanwhile, the director's confidence wavered. 65, a highly respected individual in society. A very successful doctor, still alive. How could he die? When did it happen? Let me tell you. As the clock chimed, the director was so shocked he couldn't speak, silent for too long. Finally, he grabbed Aditya's hands, realizing she was really alive. Aditya didn't respond, just patted the director's hand. Upon hearing the news, Lana felt a cloud lift, and she and Aditya lay on the vast ice, expressing their joy at that moment. She said it felt like wearing a gorgeous dress, dancing with 100 people, dancing with you, without a care in the world. And Lana secretly made a decision. She would confess her feelings to Aditya. That day, Lana went to Aditya's house after meeting her mother. She lay on the bed and accidentally spotted a diary, filled with their little moments, but didn't get a chance to look more closely. Just then, Aditya walked in, noticed the diary had been touched, and she first was startled, then forced a smile. Quietly, she stuffed the diary in her pocket. After dinner, they admired the moon outside, and Aditya took off her jacket and draped it over Lana. But as she watched Lana twirling, Aditya's expression turned a bit sour. What a dilemma. Just as Lana was about to confess, Aditya suddenly spoke first. I left there, but then back again. I'll be coming with you, said Aditya. Please understand. I simply can't be away from you. I love you. I don't have a love line, she sighed, returning home. Frustrated, Lana tossed her jacket and sat in the bathtub, eyes full of the full moon. Since she knew that this relationship had no future, why stir herself up? She couldn't understand until the next day, when she saw the diary again and flipped through it. Meanwhile, Aditya visited her teacher. Noticing Aditya's strange expression, the teacher took her hand, but suddenly gasped, a tear rolling down. Lana's throat tightened, unable to speak. She understood. God never interrupted. Aditya, who had no love line, once she truly fell in love, one of them would surely pay the ultimate price. This had all been foretold after their recent. Aditya had foreseen everything through the handprints left by Lana on the wall, and the previous prophecy was simply a lie. The reason she was so certain she could live was simply that she planned to sacrifice herself for Lana's limited life. Before she could even process that, her family joyfully surrounded her, and her uncle excitedly told Lana that a hospital had found a method to treat this cancer. Like a bolt from the blue, Lana's mind buzzed with the realization that this meant the pointer of death had turned towards Aditya. Before leaving, Aditya found Lana again and made a request, just as Lana had dreamt before. Aditya wanted to dance with her one last time on a stage with hundreds of dancers. Lana said nothing, her eyes glistening with tears. Quietly watching this silly man in front of her, as the music rose, Lana breathed in, her stunning white dress flowing as she walked along the long red. She walked confidently toward the man who had been waiting for her, as the 100 dancers parted like the Red Sea. Aditya stepped back, bent, extended her hand. Lana approached, fingers interlocked in a clasp. With love in her eyes, the dancers twirled and encircled them, making the stage look like a Disney movie. This was her promised last romance, loving deeply. Even the tiniest trace of jealousy couldn't escape her notice. So tell me, she nodded, and the dance became lively and joyful, but Aditya had no idea. This dance was actually a farewell for 2, and the next day, Aditya quietly slipped away. She pulled from her pocket a rock wrap thing, labeled open on the 26th. Aditya thought nothing of it, thinking it was just a gift from Lana. As the plane ascended slowly, Aditya soon arrived in another country. Here, she met an old acquaintance, the girl from the train. The accident hadn't taken her life. It had taken her father and her future. Yet at this moment, she still carried the quiver of dreams and had no one's future in hand. That is my future, the side I love. The girl's strength and determination deeply moved Aditya, reminding her of something the teacher once said: if angels could script everything, what power do humans have to conceive? Aditya suddenly realized that if fate governs life, why can't we shape our damn destiny through hard work and resilience? Unintentionally, Aditya spotted the item Lana had given her before leaving, unwrapped it, only to find her own diary inside. See an instant surge of realization. A sense of foreboding overcame her as she opened the diary, Lana's words filling the page.